People all around the world dance every single day. The only problem with this is that only a handful feel they can actually dance. With social media nowadays and having that ability to post your talents, it leaves many people feeling bad about themselves and believing things that aren't true. I'm here to prove that wrong.
Can I dance? Well, it just depends on who you're asking. I never saw myself as a dancer. Growing up, I was in gymnastics, and then I did track and field and cross country. It's funny how you start labeling yourself when someone asks a question. But I would never define myself as a dancer, but can I dance? I think, yeah, I can dance, but am I a dancer? No, I wouldn't say myself as a dancer.
Partially. I neither can nor can't, but I think I can do a little bit. I got rhythm.
I can dance when I'm in a group of people and intoxicated.
I mean, I can snap and clap on the 2 and 4, you know, so I don't get off beat on the 1 and 3.
I have been asked several times if I've been able to dance, and I believe that I cannot.
Can I dance? I've been told I can, but I've never said that I'm a dancer or anything like that.
I don't know if I can really dance, so let's...
Can I dance? It's kind of a broad question for me because I used to dance over 30 years ago, but right now I don't think I can dance.
I think it's because I'm insecure. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. I don't know. I feel like I think a lot of things that require like mobility and activeness and stuff like that, I get a little self-conscious about because I'm a plus-size woman, and so when I think that's why it makes it easier. Hey, when I'm dancing with a group of people because the focus isn't on me. I feel like when I'm dancing by myself, the focus is on me, and what they're looking at is my body, and because I'm not particularly confident about that, it's like, wow, oh my god, people are looking at my body and I'm moving it.
It's because I feel like if I'm pressured or if people are watching or something like that, I just get nervous and just get very stiff, and I've never had really formal training.
I don't know. I guess there's not particularly a reason I don't think I can dance. It's just, I think I can dance with people. And I've been in like a hip hop group when I was really young, but I feel like that's different.
One of the reasons I think I can't dance now is I have a huge fear of I'm 85% deaf, so my hearing loss has increased over the years. And when you step away from something and then you go back into it, it's a really uncomfortable feeling. So sometimes I feel like I'm going to miss a beat.
I don't know. I mean, never been really that talented when it comes to dancing.
I've never created any moves, so I don't think I'm considered a dancer. I don't know any choreography. I don't really quote a dancer unless you have moves, I guess.
Not necessarily directly have people said that I can't dance, but maybe indirectly. I think something that I worked on part of last year, and the person that actually is creating this documentary, STARIA, that was a time of my life where I actually began going to dance classes only because I loved watching dance videos. And so I started going to dance classes with the full intention and thought in my brain that I was like, wow, all these people have been dancing their whole lives, and I've just watched dance videos my whole life. So I think the difference after actually exposing myself to the dance community was it doesn't matter if you think you can't dance. Everyone is accepting, and when you make mistakes, it doesn't matter. And I think that's beautiful because it obviously gives a whole different big metaphor picture about life. But I think it's been mostly me that has really told myself that I can't dance more than anyone else.
I think the reason I feel that way, there's a lot of things that go on in your life from the time when you feel talented, you fit in when you're dancing. It's something that I've always loved to do. But when I stopped dancing, and then because STARIA, my daughter, started dancing again, I got more involved with her. So we would have Nutcracker every year, and they have a party scene. And it would be, the moms usually, the moms and the dads usually participate in that party scene.
Oh no, they would never make comments about me about the way I dance, because I never danced. I was always in the background. And when I did dance and get out there, they would say, Sean got moves. That's how it was.
No one has ever told me that I can't dance. I mean, there is like a general consensus that white people can't dance. But I think that's a little bit different. No one's ever told me to my face that I can't dance. So.
People have told me before that that I'm not a very good dancer, but sometimes they're encouraging and tell me to do it anyway.
I don't think anybody has ever said you can't dance. I mean, I think I naturally have rhythm. I mean, I was on a dance team in college. I don't think at my age anybody would come up to me and say, you know, you can't dance. Someone can come to me and say, you know, you can't sing. I would totally agree with them on that. But for someone to come up to me and say, you can't dance, it's never happened to me.
So the people who have told me that I can't dance were actual dancers, dancing in high school, the hip-hop dancers, people like that.
I can't say it's anyone that's close to me, but I did have a particular situation when I was a very little girl where I went to a tap dancing sort of class, and I had been in the class probably 2 or 3 times. I was like 5, and I actually had the teacher tell me that I was too fat to tap, and I actually had to sit under a table for the duration of the class. And I just remember just like crying under the table. And it was like, wow, maybe I can't dance. Maybe I am too fat to tap.
I did take a belly dancing class. And when you take belly dancing, it's very much impromptu. And I don't like that. I have to practice. I have to know, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you start dancing. Well, with belly dancing, it's different. And so when I finally had the courage, not the confidence, it was just courage to take my turn and move forward, some of the girls behind me were laughing, and they just felt like the way I put my steps together wasn't a good flow. It felt right to me. So I kind of felt like they weren't saying you can't dance, but the giggles behind me, I mean, I was like 48 years old, are you kidding me? It really just knocks you down.
I've never had anybody say that I can't dance. I've had people compliment me for my energy, and I guess that give me confidence to want to dance.
There have been moments when the music hits right, and I'm just really feeling the high energy where I feel like, yeah, I can dance alone by myself.
The only time I considered myself a dancer was when I was real little, and my parents would always say, yeah, you used to love to dance. You used to love to dance when you were young. That's the only time I considered myself a dancer.
Yeah, when I was like 13. I was like, what, 11 years ago? Yeah.
I don't think so. I've never thought, like I said, I never thought of myself as somebody that I think I could dance.
There's definitely been like performers that I've seen that have done like amazing jobs that it just blows your mind how well they can almost like put emotion into what they do. But I don't know, dancing has never been like any kind of passion of mine, so it's more like I can appreciate what they do. I don't really want to like emulate what they do.
Yeah, I did. When I was obviously a little kid, I was excited to go to the tap class, and I remember feeling really excited to actually be out there in front of my family, eventually doing recitals. I had a cousin who was a ballerina, and I remember just, going to the recitals, my family bringing her flowers and stuff as a little girl. That's something that I really wanted to get in on, and the idea, wow, I can't dance, definitely was not in my mind until before that incident.
You could say I like to dance. I mean, we jive and fool around, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think, like, if I go out with friends, or obviously when I was younger too, it was like I had a friend with me and we all danced together, so I'm not always like the first one to be like, hey, let's go to the dance floor, but I'm definitely in there when everyone's out.
I mean, I like feeling the energy. I like to bounce. I like to move. So I guess I would say I like to. I just don't have the confidence to say I'm a dancer,
I love to dance. It makes me happy and it helps me sometimes relax. My best friend Vanessa and I, when we were in high school, we used to like make up routines and dance in front of the mirror.
I enjoy dancing in a group of people. I feel like if you asked me to dance either by myself or like kind of in the spotlight, I would not like it, no.
I do enjoy dancing, yeah. It's fun, it gets the energy pumping. Playing Just Dance on the on the Xbox was a lot of fun when I was a kid, so it would be something that I like to do.
If somebody was to ask me if I like to dance, my honest 100% yes. I really like to dance. I miss dancing. I miss the way it makes me feel. You go out on stage and you have that different confidence. You have a different world that goes into your mind. There are certain things that I like more than others. You put a pair of clogging shoes out there and I will go for it. You put a pair of ballet shoes, I'm a dork. That's okay. It doesn't mean that I'm not a good dancer. It's just that's not my style.
I feel like most of the time when I'm actually dancing, just like freestyle, I'm definitely not with people. Like I'm always by myself.
I definitely do that. I think when I'm in good moods and like I'm kind of by myself and I'm doing things, I'll like play music and kind of just like waltz around. It's not anything like breaking it down or, it's just kind of me doing motions.
Especially showers, when I'm in my room by myself, when I hear a tune, I'm walking down the street and I dance, I get down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I get ridiculous with it. Like it's fun, and I think a lot of the time it's when I'm in a really excited mood. It's kind of like the really happy and excited energy kind of gets a little too much. And so I need to like get in some motion and get in some activity in order to release it.
I probably dance when no one's looking the most. In front of the mirror, before the shower, after the shower. Yeah, those are probably the most times that I dance.
I'm kind of scared to admit this, but if nobody's in the house, yeah, I can totally rock some steps. I really want to learn how to hip hop, so I do my own thing. Not sure if it's hip hop, but I try.
My name's Colleen and I can dance.
I can dance.
And I just exhibited the confidence in order to come back to my hometown and shake my ass. So I think that I can dance.
Yeah, I can dance. I definitely think I can dance.
So after this process, I learned that I can in fact dance. I may not be, a Broadway star. I may not be just, the Jabberwockies, but with enough confidence, with enough desire, I can dance.
Do I think I can dance now? I think I can.
Yeah, apparently I can dance.